but I get the impression that whoever this gentleman was or is has had a connection to being like in charge of paying workmen, or they would come to him to receive payment and it would be noted in the ledger their services. Something like that, yeah.
Like a business way.
Yeah.
So we just spoke in my ear and it wasn't Joe. That's why I looked round because I thought it was you walking too.
What did it say?
It didn't say anything, just sort of kind of like get my attention.
Just really about to say something.
Yeah, and then just stop short.
There's a distinctive. It looks like a banner, but it isn't. Like at the front of the table, as though it would be recognised as person by the banner that's on the table. It's like a blue and yellow. I want to call it a ribbon, but it's white. It's like a cloth that hangs from the table.
I've done the rookie thing of forgetting my watch.
Which
one
of
is it?
standard or something.
Oh, just says. I will look at
Some
it.
kind of council,
Yeah, something like that.
like a city badge that you have there.
It's just thinking that I can't shake that feeling. That thing you just said about paying workmen and that.
Yeah,
It sounds
yeah.
really
Can
familiar.
I just
don't
say
know
across
why.
the road is a solicitor?
It looks like a table, it's just a regular common garden table or a desk. But at the front of the desk, hanging down, it's about a foot wide. There's like a cloth, one side blue, one side yellow.
Motify type.
Yeah, like a standard that you would recognise this person as being
It's like you see like a Catholic priest
part
there.
of.
Is it like that?
No, it just looks like a ribbon that's designed to hang from a desk.
A bit like a runner.
Yeah, at the top there's like a wooden weight, like a round hole that sits, that holds it in place. But behind it there's stacks of coins, and there's like a few banknotes, but they're not as frequent as the coins are. And next to this on the left, if I was sat at the desk, this is how it would be. There's a ledger. So I get the impression this person was left-handed anyway. But it seems like people come to the desk, they're given payment, and it's noted down, and they sign for it. It turns around because it's on their right-hand side as well. That's where they sign it.
So would you like to try and begin with some calling out or something like that? You think that'd be beneficial?
Yeah, where would
It's a
everyone
scope spot.
prefer to start with? You or...
Now, if that was a spirit entity, could you make yourself known and move towards this device in the hand, please? Towards me.
Can I make a suggestion? Can we turn the lights out but not do night shot, just do
Yeah, go for it.
with the flashlights?
Do you want me to put my on?
Amy, would you mind doing data log and just recording for the sake of recording? I don't know if you know what time it is, but there's Ian's watch is in there.
Seems to be going mad in the floor area.
Ooh,
That was Johnson.
that wasn't.
That was.
That wasn't
That was towards the camera.
towards us. That was.
What I asked for.
It's strong, yeah, light.
We just had about
Getting a bit
5
confused
strong
thinking
ones.
that is the
You know, like when we're in
light it should be going towards.
Ian's watch is on there. I'm having major focusing issues.
On
Yeah,
me.
that's what it'll do, and then
Major.
it'll try and focus on something, but there's nothing there, and it'll like
Focused in now.
your camera does that quite a lot, and then that's when it starts doing the shaky kind of looking like it's shifting.
If there is indeed a spirit energy in this room that wishes to communicate, are you able to show yourself in light form?
You're pointing at Katie, right?
To show yourself in light form.
You're pointing at Katie, right?
To show yourself in light form.
You're pointing at Katie, right?
Yeah. Ish, yeah.
Okay. Keep an eye on your viewfinder, see what happens.
Tell you what, we won't speak, you speak if you see something. That's the easiest way, isn't it?
Do you want me really focused in on Amy, or do you want me to just keep wide angle?
Keep it wide. You'll be able to see it.
Well, Amy?
Can you show us what you look like, please?
I am intrigued. I'm going to switch my phone.
Yeah, I was
I
going
was
to
just
say.
thinking that anyone, like
I'm
my
gonna
iPhone
try.
did the same thing. That was what I got the stuff at Rare on.
Show me that one.
I think the brighter the light, the better.
Keeps blurry and
It's
focusing.
going to
Yeah,
take
that's
about
what mine
half a
was.
minute to boot up. So. How are you doing here?
Fine, thank you. Flashing.
What I was doing was, I was taking the experiment onto my stills camera to see if we could get any pictures of the orbs or any kind of flying anomalies or anything like that with the stills camera with the flash. But as of yet, I haven't really had anything. I think we've been doing it for 7 minutes now. I've been taking pictures and not really seeing anything. So.
Okay, what do you think is the best way to go with this now? How do you propose we go forward?
I'm not really sure. Maybe just a little bit more experiments with different people's phones and see if different light sources and different lights on different people's phones, because obviously they're all different. So if we all maybe experiment with our own phones.
Do you think that because of the difference in quality, and often mobile phones have been in pockets and things like that, do you think that's a major factor into why my camera can't see it but the camera phones can?
Yeah, maybe if because obviously the cameras on the camera that you've got is going to be obviously better quality than most of the phones. So if you've got a lower quality, you might be able to pick up, maybe it is specks of dust or something that, but it seems a bit odd that they seem to be flying across the screen. Dust doesn't just whiz across the screen, and it doesn't seem to turn around in a circle and then go off somewhere else. Dust tends to have the same.
It's like his face is changing, like it and moving, like.
James. He seems a lot more grumpier.
You got one on your face.
Almost like, is that the actual like pale bit, like, looks like it's shifting about.
Jay, are you moving your face? What happens to my voice?
I'm not.
Huh?
Maybe I'm not.
Moving your face? Are you like looking dead grumpy?
Yeah.
No. Because on there you look kind of, I don't know, different. It look kind of...
God, that's bright. And as you took more, sorry, what's your name?
Amy.
Amy took more pictures. Like, at one point they get a bit brighter and come out a little bit more, and they're more like.
Bizarre.
If there's somebody in this room with us now, can you try and spell out your name by moving to the cards that are white, the ones that are face down?
Before we do that, Andy, do you want to make sure it recognises yes or no, and if it can actually see the letters?
Oh, can you show us the glass movement that determines the word yes, that answers yes? Right.
Okay.
Can you show us no? So, for your benefit, we can see, but yes is orange, no is green.
Okay. Are you able to keep those motions whilst I remove those cursors so you can easily reach the letters? Okay, thank you. Right, I'll take those off. Now we know what yes and no is.
If you need to make a space or you finish the word, can you go towards the gap?
Yeah.
Okay. Spirit is communicating with us. Can you see the letters that are face down currently? Can you see what the letters are? Yes, you can. Thank you. Could you spell your name, please, one letter at a time?
What's that number?
22.
22.
17. 10. 22, 17, 10. 5.
Can you go to the gap in the table when you finish spelling the word, please?
20.
3.
Finish.
Gap.
Okay.
That's one word.
Okay, thank you. We're just going to see what that word is now, please.
22.
D.
17.
Where's 22?
17.
Oh, sorry, 17.
Q.
Q.
What next?
10. W. 5.
M.
20.
Y.
And number 3.
H.
What are the chances that both times we've done that we haven't hit a vowel?
Do the
Is it
numbers,
Welsh?
is it like the number of the letter in the alphabet?
No.
No.
Just
No,
random.
No, it's wrong.
And also, what we have to take into consideration as well is that
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
they might be illiterate and they might not be able to spell, so they probably say the word how they would
Okay,
interpret it spelt.
let's see what.
Might be from English.
Let's change the order. Let's reveal them all and change the order.
We'll just do them face up.
Could you try at one point with our eyes closed? Would that be?
We'd have to all be blindfolded for it to work. Most people can open their eyes sneakily.
Mm.
Could you spell your name again, please, for us?
H. A. F. M. L.
Okay. Carry on. Is that it? Are you done? That's an Arabic name.
What's that spell? Half mil.
What does it spell backwards? Does it spell anything backwards for it?
11 4.
Half mil.
What's half now?
Yes or no, please?
It just sounds like Welsh
Did you
words.
just spell the word half mil? Okay, thank you. I don't know. I've come across it before. I just don't like the feeling.
No, I don't.
We don't.
Sounds a bit.
Yeah.
I don't want to say the word, but.
It's
Yeah.
Arabic.
I'm thinking the same thing you want.
Someone want to Google it on the phone?
No, I was going to ask you, because that's... Just put a finger on that.
Normally they rely on your own
Is
knowledge.
this the same spirit that we met Ulu on and myself?
No.
Are you one with the light spirit? Are you one with the light spirit? Are you one with the light spirit?
No.
It is the same spirit,
H. L.
It's trouble spelling English.
Q.
He's
Go
getting
to the
annoyed.
same locations, but not quite.
Y.
Yeah.
Getting impatient.
G.
So I was only wondering, because
We're going to get
does it like me
your name
sitting?
again for us, please.
Sorry, what's the question?
S.
Can you spell your name?
Okay.
S. A.
Sorry, what was that? S one?
S. A.
What's
I.
that?
My phone just gone ding, I don't know what the hell it means.
S. A. I. M.
S-A-I-N.
U. G. H. Don't like it.
S-I-N-U-G-H.
S-A-I-M-U-G-H.
Hi everyone, thanks for taking the time of watching the latest episode 32. I've come to the conclusion after watching the footage back over a number of times and going through the footage almost frame by frame on the orbs, I'm still not convinced that they are anything other than flare, dust, insects, or just inferior optics on a mobile phone. We tried to capture as much as we could on our camcorders, and because of the high spec of the camcorders, nothing was captured. When we used inferior cameras, mobile phones, which we don't like to use, we were catching them 10 a penny. So I really think it puts it down to the mobile phones. Now, I'm not going to go into any arguments about whys, wherefores and so on, about optics and so on. I think you know the score. Most of the stuff that was actually captured, I think, can be explained away due to the types of equipment used. So if you want to carry on using mobile phones, it's not a problem. It's entirely up to you. Not everyone can afford equipment. I'm not saying you should have to go out and spend a fortune of money to get the right results, but what I am saying to you is, don't be surprised if you get loads and loads of orbs on your photographs, because to be perfectly honest, they're just not up to the job. But thanks for staying with us to the end of the video. Don't forget to add, rate and subscribe, and we'll catch you on the next investigation. This is Andy wishing you a fond farewell.
Thank you for watching the latest instalment with Stoke Haunted.
We hope you enjoyed watching the episode as much as we did.
And we hope to see you next time.
Hi everyone, I'm just on my way back from the private residence investigation, which will remain nameless. It's an old friend of the group's, and the young lady who owns the premises is moving into a new home, so she very kindly invited us to do a one-off investigation before she leaves the old house. And she's shown us some footage that she's got from her mobile phone with the most amazing orb show I've ever seen in my life. You know my attitude on orbs. So tonight we did some simultaneous broadcasting of our usual cameras and her mobile phone side by side as a comparison check. And you will have seen on the video, or hopefully depending where to put this on the video, you'll see sooner than later on the video a comparison of the mobile phone footage as opposed to our high definition night shot footage. And the mobile phone is picking up things that the high definition camcorders isn't, and my only explanation of that is, as we've always said in the past, is it because the chip inside the mobile phone or the camera is of inferior quality and it shows up things that are not actually there? Because like I say, the cameras that we use on a regular basis on every investigation didn't show any signs of any activity, i.e. orbs, but the mobile phone was just showing plenty. And I can categorically say, as much as it peeves me to say this, guys, there was no dust anywhere that I could physically see. It's a clean house, she just decorated, so there's no dirt anywhere to be seen. Spotlessly clean house, and there was certainly no moths or flies in the premises. We had a good walk round, there was no flies, but the light show on the mobile phone camera footage was unexplainable. I can only put it down this time to poor optics in the way that the phone cameras are made. The size of the chip, the CCD or the CMOS sensor, is extremely tiny as opposed to a broadcast camera. So that's all I can put it down to. Artifacts, as it's known in the trade, But who knows? Maybe we've found something that we've thought about for a while. That if you buy mega expensive equipment, it's too it's not sensitive enough to orbs or phenomena, entities, whatever the case may be. I don't really know what to call them, but who knows? Maybe the filtering system inside the professional cameras filters a lot of it out. I just really don't know what the answer is, but tonight, almost every time she got a mobile phone out in a particular part of the house, which 3 mediums on 3 separate occasions, unbeknownst to each other, said that room contained a portal to the other side. They all said it on 3 separate occasions, unbeknownst to each other, so that was a strange thing, a strange bit of a coincidence that they should all know the same thing. That shows that, as far as I'm concerned, our mediums are genuine. And you know my deal on mediumship. I'm not easily fooled, and I think it came up trumps tonight, as I've got every faith in my group's mediums. So I'd like to thank all the team. I'd like to thank Katie for allowing us into her lovely home, and here's to the next investigation. Don't forget to add, rate or subscribe. The details will be at the bottom. And let me just think if there's anything else I'd like to say before I close regarding footage. Oh yeah, we did do a glass spin with a difference, which you've probably seen or will see, again depending where this is inserted into the footage. And we had a bit of a different swing to the way that we normally do it, with cards with the alphabet on turned upside down. So we asked Spirit first if they could actually see the cards if they were put upside down. We mixed them up and wrote numbers on the back, which A wasn't like number 1 and B number 2, so no one in the room knew where the letters were. We did a seance, a Ouija board session, call it what you will, writing number combinations like 1, 7, 4, 8, 2, gap, 3, 7, 6, 8, 9, 2, 1, and it did start to spell out words which actually made sense, although none of the group or none of the team knew what order the letters were in or where the letters were on the board. So I think that stops anyone saying, well, if people are spelling Trevor, they can see the letters on the table and they know where push the glass to. No one knew where the letters were on the table, only Claire, as she wrote the numbers on the back and put them face down, and they were put down in a random order, so you'd probably get T side of A and B side of X. So they weren't placed on the table in any particular order, they were shuffled like a pack of cards and was placed on the table. So I was quite impressed with that. Again, could be coincidence, who knows, but the paranormal industry is based on coincidence anyway, so you're never going to know if it was a coincidence or it is paranormal. We do hope you enjoy watching our videos. If there's anything you'd like to see the team do, or any different scenarios you'd like to see us in, then by all means get in touch. We always like your input, good or bad, whether you think the videos are terrible or they're enjoyable. Please let us know. We can't improve on what we do without your input. So every person's piece of input is important to us. Once again, thanks to all our Facebook likes as we're approaching our 2,000th, as I would call them, genuine like, non-begged for, non-paid for likes. So I'd like to thank you all once again for that, and on behalf of the team we look forward to seeing you in the next investigation instalment. So take care. Speak to you soon. Bye now.
Tweedledum, tweedledum. Mad actor. Can you kneel up a tiny bit? Okay, just right. Thank you for watching the latest instalment from Stoke Haunted.
We hope you enjoyed the what? Oh fuck.
Go on, we'll get this done. Let's do a bit more of an investigation on that, okay? What do you think you are?
I can't sit back anymore, my knee's not bent that far. I'm old.
Something. So you look 10 times taller, but.
Is that better?
Yeah, ready? Assume a position.
I'm a coming. Yeah, she's used to
Do it. Sit up, you mom.
that. I'm sitting fucking up. I'm in the same position I was before.
That's like a friggin' midget. Right, straight faces, ready? Right. Thank you for watching the latest instalment with Stoke Haunted.
We hope you enjoyed watching the episode as much as we did.
And we hope to see you next time for episode 2.
Bye.
Why not pay the Stoke Haunted team a visit at www.stokehaunted.com.